Yo, we rock the house. Yo, give it up for the white boy.
All right.
Come on, we love that.
Fucking greatest. Turn the music up in the headphones. So you can go and brush your shoulder off, nigga. I got you.
Thanks for making me feel like Eminem over here. I love it. Future in this motherfucker, you know, I love it. Anyways, I'd like to tell you guys, you know, I just got out of rehab. And, you know, I had a bit of a drug problem. I didn't really see it as a drug problem. I saw it as fun. But apparently to everybody else, it was a drug problem. I mean, I don't want to say that I lived Richard Pryor's life, but I did a good month or so. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, I did shit that would make Charlie Sheen blush, okay? I'm not even kidding with you. But the one thing I gotta tell you about going to rehab, you never give a girl your number. That's the worst thing you can do. Because all of a sudden she started calling me up, and you know, a recovering drug addict is not the best person you want calling you up. Constantly. Every minute of the day. 2 texts in between. I'm talking emojis. Alright? So anyways, I'm just trying to avoid her. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm like, I'm gay. I'm gay. It's just the way that I have AIDS too, and I think there's the herb. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'll let you know, and then everything will be all right. And I just didn't. I didn't want to hurt her feelings and make her like go shoot up in an alleyway. And now I'm the fault. You know, I ended up on an episode of like Unsolved Mysteries and shit, like, or like that American Greed show. You ever watch that? Yeah. He was a small-time guy. All she had to do was give her his number. But it ended up taking her life. I don't want to deal with that shit. So basically I was like, you know what, I'm not interested in you. I just can't deal with it, you know? She basically was like all mad. She was like, why don't you call me? I didn't know what to do, so I just basically changed my number. Thought it was the best thing to do, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm considered an asshole, I think, in a lot of respects. Even my own brother, I think, hates me, you know? Whenever my brother and me talk, he always goes, remember the time? And it always starts off that way. It's never like we had an ice cream cone and I got an extra sprinkles. It's like, remember the time you put me in that suitcase on the escalator at JCPenney? Or you remember the time you locked me in that box? First off, I didn't lock him in the box. He actually just crawled into it. So he's making me look like Buffalo Bill, like, you don't know what pain is. Put the lotion in the basket or gets the hose again. But yeah, he's always telling me shit like that, like, remember the time? I can't stand it with him. So let's talk about a little bit of popular culture. Everybody see that piece of shit Superman movie that just came out? Wasn't that horrible? First off, I like Christian Bale. He's my Batman. Okay, not Ben Affleck. Okay, let's just get that right out of the way. But with Superman, you had Wonder Woman coming in the picture. And if you didn't notice that whip that she had, that she was fucking shit up with, and by the way, does anybody ever figure out all the damage these superheroes are causing? Don't the citizens just go up to them at some point and go, listen, thank you for trying to save us, but you're fucking up our entire city. Everything is fucked right now. But anyways, Wonder Woman comes in the picture and she's beating shit up with a lasso. And that lasso is known as the lasso of truth, if you watch the show. And only a woman would have a lasso of truth, okay? You gotta really feel for Superman here, am I right? You know, imagine him just coming home one day. Oh, Superman. Where were you so long? Superman. Were you looking at that ass over there? Superman, does this make my butt look fat? You can only imagine what he had to deal with. The other popular thing right now I love is Game of Thrones. Has anybody watched this show? There you go, the Night's Watch over there. Like, I like just the way they talk. I feel like in another life, I was like that guy eating a chicken bone in the bar, drinking some grog with me and me mates. You know? But I use that in my regular life now. So basically, I come out to like my girl, and she's basically like, "Where were you all night? What were you doing?" And I'm like, "Shut your mouth, wench, before I shove me corkins." You know who I be? Now get some more grog for me and me mates, right? That didn't last long. She ended up leaving. So I resorted to Tinder, which I love Tinder. But you ever swipe the wrong way? Yeah, I felt like I was like, oh shit. I just swiped the honey boo boo bitch. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna call me? I don't know how this works. I'm just going along with it. You know what? She never got back to me, which I realized she didn't swipe me. So honey boo boo bitch, too good for me. You know, I deal with this on all occasions. I try all these websites. I went to Match.com. Apparently my perfect match was a midget. Yeah, I walked into the bar, her legs were dangling from the stool. She got mad at me, by the way. She was basically like, what are you expecting? And she sounded like that, like Alvin the Chipmunk. Like, I just wanna hula. So basically she gets mad at me and she's like, what are you expecting? Apparently somebody could have rode the roller coaster, sweetheart. Not gonna ride the merry-go-round all night with mini-me. Yeah, she got so mad waddling out of that bar. Fucking asshole! Yeah, my dating life, it sucks. I went to a bar once, I met a chick, she tells me she has a nubbin. I don't know what a nubbin is, but I already know it's something fucked up and my dick concurs, you know what I mean? So I'm basically like, oh, what's a nubbin? She's missing a finger, the pointer. She can't even count to 10. Or even get into an argument. What are you expecting? She can't do anything like that. And I'm like, I think of the stupidest thing in my head. I'm like, you don't even need that finger anyways. You don't need it. Then she started coming off like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, yes, you only need your thumbs and pinkies. You only need those. Good thing you didn't lose those. You know what I mean? I always get into weird fights with women. I always end up making women like mad at me for every little goddamn thing I do. And I swear to God, sometimes there's words that women say. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pick, but you drive a guy nuts. You understand why Scott Peterson ran and grabbed the shovel. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. I had this girl, she was basically like, really? Really? Those two words would drive me crazy. And it was on rudimentary facts, people. It was like, oh yeah, the sky's blue. Really? Really? The sky's blue because your eyes are blue, you dumbass. And your eyes are brown, so you must be full of shit. So I don't know what to think. Yeah, and then I also end up fighting with women, and I give them voices sometimes too. I basically end up going off like something like a movie, like Transformers. I used to treat this bitch like she was Megatron whenever she argued with me. She'd be like, we're going to my mother's prime. Why do you resist? I deserve the right to choose. Then she ends up calling up her friends, you know? And they just conveniently show up like, Decepticons unite. You know, they sit there on the couch and they're like, he does nothing for you, Megatron. Look at those dishes in the sink. And when's the last time you took out the garbage, might I add? You know, I would get so mad, I'd be like, leave me the fuck alone. You know, I end up calling up my friends now. I'm like, Autobots, unite. We're going drinking. And I might need to stay on your couch, Ironhide. That's my time, folks. I hope you have a good night. You get home safe, you get home drunk, or you just fucking get home, you know what I mean?
That motherfucker was funny, like we don't forever. He had some shit with him though, didn't he? That shit made me laugh too. You know,